about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Barcelona have gone with a 4-5-1, Jim.
Well, most teams that use this system, Peter, will work it in a way where, yes, they'll have a 4-5-1 shape off the ball, and ideally a 4-3-3 shape on it. We often see that 4-1-4-1 shape too, and that has an obvious flexibility about it. It's a popular managerial selection because of that. It's just extremely flexible with all the numbers I've mentioned.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
What's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Araujo. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Araujo. De Jong. Raul. And Jamal. And he's picked it up out wide. That's very neat. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion. Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Well, that looks a decent ball. Raul looking to get on the end of this. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely shaped ball. And the Shevchenko gets through on his own. Shevchenko is fouled. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Great chance here from position A1. A real opportunity here from a position of great potential. Olise! Fantastic from Olise! He's got himself an absolute peach. First blood drawn. Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Turkey have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And he's gone looking for safety. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a nicely shaped ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Gets a good foot in there. Raul. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's in space and looking for options. This looks promising. Oh, important interception. And he's heaved it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Cannavaro. And it's Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Odo.
Turkey really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Rafinha.
Turkey have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Cannavaro. And it's Hernandez. Serginho. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Stood up well to him there. Koundé. It's a pretty loose pass. And they've got a throw.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 11 será reemplazado por...
Shevchenko, played out wide. Koundé. And that's a dangerous ball. That's going to go a long way. Cannavaro. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Koundé cuts it out. Baresi. And Serginho.
2 minutos de descuento.
Nice sequence of passes, this. Shevchenko.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Turkey have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And the game has already resumed. And the shots! They've scored! And they are purring, absolutely purring.
Shevchenko really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Turkey are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
He's in face-to-face with the keeper. Goes for a shot! And it's there! And they are pulling clear here. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Turkey find a position of real strength now.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
They've played it short. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's going to be another one. It's their second corner of the game. Raul tries to clear. He's going for goal! And that is wildly off target.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. The message is clear, none shall pass. And he's intervened well there. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. And no, that was never going to make it. Not the most accurate pass. Koundé. And he thumps it clear. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Oh, what a mistake! Can he finish? It's there! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
Yeah, but how about that coolness and confidence, Peter, to see where the keeper...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Now, who's going to be first to this? He is through here! Mbappe being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A probing pass. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Not the most convincing of passes. De Jong, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And he's running through. He's free, he has got space. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Turkey presented with a golden opportunity here to further improve their position of comfort.
El dorsal 20.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do...
Oh, shooting chance! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Araujo. And Jamal. Looking tidy in possession here. Always onto this. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Now it's Mbappe. And reclaimed it in a trice. Balde made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully. Araujo. Koundé. And this is Lewandowski. And it's Serginho. And he's surging through. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. De Jong. Mbappe. Big chance! He's scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And yes, it's him. And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So off we go then. So Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
No, it's come to nothing. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Oh, that's ambitious. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Yeah, he's disappointed with himself, but at least his boss is applauding the effort he made.
And it's Shevchenko. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Knocks it into space. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He can get that clear. That's a sharp pass.
Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Baresi. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Messi. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference? Has a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's taking no chances there. Gerrard. And here's Seedorf. And Seedorf! Hernandez tries to clear. That pass isn't the best. Thuram. He rises! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, smashing header! No, not the best of headers. Cannavaro. Turkey are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Baresi. Cannavaro. And this is Shevchenko. Manchester United upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
And it's Seedorf. Nicely spread. Gerrard. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And this is Messi. Very nicely done. Takes a shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And he's intervened well there. Koundé. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko. Well, that is one way to stop him. Shevchenko is fouled. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Hernandez. He's had a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Takes a shot! And he hits the net! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Manchester United are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Tries a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Gerrard. And it's Thuram. Now it's Messi. He is Messi! Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's done very well to get to that.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Gerrard. And he plays one through. It's Gerrard! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Turns and goes back. He's gone for goal! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Turkey really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players. Otherwise, this one's as good as done.
And the second half gets underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and put...
Face to face with the keeper. He's having a shot! It's a goal! The second half off to a spectacular start. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Fire deep to... He's got full! Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Oh, can he get onto this? Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Shevchenko. Aims beyond the defence. Brilliantly cut out. Cannavaro.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serginho. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Big header! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
That is a little undercooked. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Hernandez gets his final warning.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
That's a lovely, neat pass. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Turkey have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience now.
And no, that was never going to make it. Now that's well seen too. Can he spark a counter here? That's a little off target. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And the shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Shevchenko deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Serginho. And it's Shevchenko. Olise.
Turkey really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mbappe, can he finish? Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. So a double
19,
change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it looks like he's playing his trump card. That'll inject a lot of energy up front.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Number 17.
Conte. Turkey are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Tries to play it through. Nedved with... Off he goes! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Well, that has not gone well. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He'll try to keep this alive. It's a pretty loose pass.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's been played through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Rijkaard gets rid without sophistication. Now it's Torres. Cruyff. Manchester United do have a chance to counter here. Koundé concedes a free kick for that. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
There's the shot! Koundé, now he's got space here. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that looks a decent ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Cristiano Ronaldo. Kante looking to run onto it.
Manchester United can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Stood up well to him there. And the number on the board is 3. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Kante. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is as far as it goes. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Listen, despite the loss, they have to take something from this. I think the coach will have seen things he needs to work on, so I'm sure they have a lot of sorting out to do before the next game, and they can get there.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yeah, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to...
Well, there's the header! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Brilliantly cut out. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, good take in a good area. Now it's Haaland. Up Ki-sung. Petit. It's Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Lofted in. Keeper's dealt with that. Mbappe absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
An uncompromising challenge. Well, that's a clever-looking ball. Czech gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. It's Park Ji-sung. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Xavi Alonso played out wide. Serginho has it out wide and in space. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Olise!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Beckham. Up Ki-sung. Over to the left. Back into the middle. That is ended up in no man's land. And he was quick to react. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe. Mbappe goes steaming forward. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Beckham, and they can counter here. And it's Petit. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Shevchenko. Mbappe. That's an excellent interception. Olise. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all.
Turkey
Couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
And Shevchenko! Same again, same outcome.
Turkey really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Petit tries to clear. Has a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Haaland. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a fine interception. Beckham. Petit. Anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And this is Van Basten. He's looking wide. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's Shevchenko. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Just eases him off the ball. Out towards the flank. He's in space and looking for options. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reach the halfway point.
Turkey really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Olise. Beckham does well to get it back. And it's Serginho. Gets a good foot in there. Serginho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Pinches it off him. Serginho. Now it's Van Basten. Beckham. Great vision.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And it's Petit. Xavi Alonso knocks it out wide. Oh, that's a key interception. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Tries a deft little ball. Nicely weighted ball. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Van Basten. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Van Basten, and it's Petit. Now it's Haaland. Petit. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Roberto Carlos. And it's Serginho. Now Van Basten. Out to the right. Serginho. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Park Ji-sung could try cutting in some... Van Basten! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vinicius Junior. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Vinicius Junior! Just about up to 75 minutes. Park Ji-sung. Beckham.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, look at the space here.
Turkey really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Picked out brilliantly. A lot of chance! Maldini gets good distance on it. Now it's Olise. Xavi Alonso. Now it's Van Basten. And it's Serginho. It's played through for him. And that pass just didn't quite work. Serginho. Good driving run. Cross into the box. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Engages and forces him off the ball. Serginho. Roberto Carlos. And it's Van Basten. Nicely spread. Well timed, excellent interception. Can he get it through? And this is Shevchenko.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko looking for the run. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. And we're underway.
It's a privilege to see the defensive great that is Franco Baresi.
Absolutely.
A marvellous tactical brain married to good pace and a technical ease.
Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Koundé, it's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Ribéry. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's a good ball out wide.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Short changes him with that pass. Vinicius Junior. Pass is just off target. Can he get on the end of this? Shevchenko. Pull it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. That's been slipped through. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Ribéry! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Xavi Alonso, and it's Ribéry. Well timed, excellent interception. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Shevchenko. Shevchenko touches it back.
Well, he just didn't have any support.
Mbappe. That's the corner kick. Turkey with the corner, they're first. Shevchenko with the short one. Now it's Shevchenko. And now a sudden chance to counter. Shevchenko. Oh, that was vital. Vinicius, big chance! He's missed, but not by that far.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Shevchenko. Still goalless at the moment. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Not the most accurate pass. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Goal! Turkey! The breakthrough strike! Turkey have fired themselves in front.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
It's a pretty loose pass. Rijkaard. And that is a little undercooked.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Cannavaro. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Shevchenko proves too strong. Shevchenko. Vinicius Junior, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking for the run. And that is as far as they're going to go. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. The message is clear, none shall pass. He's in plenty of space here. Turkey are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. And it's Hullet. Ribéry. It's a threatening ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So, what can they make of this? Shevchenko. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's an excellent interception. Rijkaard.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Cruyff.
recupero.
And this is Shevchenko. Otto calmly anticipates. That's really well cleared. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game, as well as intent. But I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Turkey have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Turkey carrying a one-goal lead. Right, Shevchenko. Good ball, good take. Well, that pass isn't the best. Neymar. Cruyff. Hullet. And it's Cruyff. Neymar. And Serginho. Cruyff. And now the breakaway. He is through here. Cruyff. Hernandez stands tall and stands strong. Cleared without hesitation. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. Serginho. He rises! Oh, crossbar! Hullet. Turkey just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Cruyff, and he's worked it through. And Shevchenko! He scored! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Numero
So,
21.
time for changes on
Ribéry.
both sides, actually.
Numero 9.
So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Numero 4. Il
And
numero
that has
24.
added a whole new complexion to the game.
Messi.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. That pass has been well intercepted. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And this is Torres. He's one-on-one! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Turkey have themselves a chance from the spot. Well, the keepers these days have done their homework. Turkey! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And the pass is intercepted. Deftly out wide. Turkey perhaps contemplating their next change here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Raul. Rummenigge. Now it's Mbappe. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. And he's straight offside.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Looking for a runner. Baresi. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Raul. That is a great pick out. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries to get it clear. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Nicked it back promptly. Neymar is fouled. And he is going into that little black book. Beckenbauer. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's got away. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Czech looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. And Czech pulls off a sensational save.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And now they can clear their lines. Now that's well seen too. Raul. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that looks a good ball through. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. He has a look up.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Neymar powering forward here. Into stoppage time, very little left on it. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. And he's gone long. Vinicius Junior. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Works it forward. Now it's Messi. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. And that gets things running.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Milan are looking to break at pace. Cannavaro gets over and intercepts. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's a searching pass. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Baresi looking for options for movement. Olise. Now it's Shevchenko. Messi. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Shevchenko. Great defending, strong and determined. Olise is fouled. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. Olise! Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Oh, the keeper, for me, just made that look an awful lot easier than it actually was.
Turkey with the corner, they're first. They've played it short. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Tries to pass it through. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. No, that's been intercepted. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, there's the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Serginho in acres of space out wide. That's a throw. Baresi. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chance! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That looks a good ball through. Oh, terrible mistake. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Vinicius Junior, and he's managed to get free. Chance, surely! Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
And he's chosen to go back. And here's Elise. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Oh, good-looking ball. Messi. Oh, super find. And he's onside. And the shot! It's hit the upright. It's in, and that looks to me very much like an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Well, that's something you don't expect at a match like this, but I guess you have to take whatever way it comes, and very gratefully.
He's in a great position here. And this is Shevchenko! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Shevchenko. Now, can they get him away? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, for a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Koundé, Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. Cannavaro with the clearance. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, that's fabulous. That pass isn't the best. Oh, nice one too, very nice. And it's half-time here. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
Look, the standout moment of the first half was obviously the own goal, but the current scoreline more than makes up for it.
Turkey are leading by one in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. A chance for a shot! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Sostituzione per il Milan.
He's shaping up to have a crack from here. A real chance then to ease this unpleasant predicament.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 8, il numero 24, il numero 15.
That is some save from Khan. Milan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. It was somewhat off target. Tries to play it through. Thinks about the shot. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a lovely, neat pass. Can he get it through? Oh, perfectly measured that. Shot could be on, and he shoots! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Serginho, terrific header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Looking to play him in. Casemiro is... Oh, what a mistake! And he cuts out the supply.
Turkey are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
80.114 one in.
spettatori.
Elise. Now there's a fine ball. Rijkaard. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop...
Shevchenko! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Pomp, panache, and passion. This, a man full of it all. And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
So now the difference is 3. Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. He's found a way through. Olise, Casemiro cuts out the pass. Rummenigge, and smartly... He's had a shot! They've done it! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Turkey really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Milan give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout. It's a pretty loose pass, and it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Shoots! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Olise clears. Thuram. Oh, important interception. Can he get on the end of this? Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he has shown him a yellow card. Cannavaro, Baresi. Now that looks a decent ball, and it's made its way to him. Big chance! Waddle and the shot! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Knocks it into space. Great challenge, time to perfection. Shifted upfield. Serginho. Casemiro with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Cannavaro. Platini. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Nesta makes the interception. And that is a little undercooked. Serginho has created one goal already. Casemiro. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Aubameyang. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Baresi. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Serginho. Olise is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work. Shevchenko, very much the hat-trick hero. What an extraordinary game he had. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Barcelona.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but they couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Pull it. Back into the middle. Olise. Ambitious ball here. And that's put paid to a promising move. He's a sharp little ball here. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cruyff. Mateus. And here's Neymar. Now he's got space here. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Rijkaard. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Pull it. Now that looks a decent... Shoots! Goal! Barcelona! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Pele. Hernandez. And the counter is on. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now, can they get him away? And this is Pele. Chance to... Terrific header. And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department. Turkey are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
The less said about that pass, the better. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He'd have done well to reach that. Mateus. And it's Vieira. Pull it. Vieira. Now it's Pele. He's being urged to shot a goal! Oh, the ball's come loose here. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Vinicius Junior. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Can he finish? Goal! Back to within one. Interesting. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Turkey get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Vieira. Now it's Hullet. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Mbappe in acres of space out wide. That has been knocked clear. Stood up well to him there. Serginho did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he's cut it out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shevchenko powering forward here. Serginho. Serginho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a cute ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Pullet is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Added time.
Now it's Shevchenko, played out towards the right wing. And there's the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Rijkaard cuts it out. Mbappe. Now it's Pele. Lovely bit of skill. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro. Now Mbappe. And there's green grass ahead of him. Pelé. They're urging him to shoot. Pelé with the... Up he goes! Just off target.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mbappe! And he's managed to get free. Delivers the ball. Khan claims it. Safe hands.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
The attendance for this match was
Looking to play him in, and he's in on it. Pelé! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Substitution for Turkey, number 17.
So, time for changes
Bize.
on both sides,
Number
actually.
8, Shevchenko.
Barcelona take a two-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
18,
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one,
Substitutions
think he
taking
should
place.
now.
Turkey perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And this is Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, what has happened here? Looking for options for movement. Hullet takes a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Xavi! Keeper's got his work done.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. Serginho with the clearance. Dembele. Baresi does really well to win the ball there. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Fernando Torres knocks it into space. Oh, that's well spotted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Pelé, and that's a good ball. That is a crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And here's Cruyff. Now, can he find a finish? Big chance! Great football, shot and save.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. Cross goes in there. He gets big. Just needed better contact. Hernandez. Cannavaro. The final 5 minutes. Cannavaro. Turkey looking to pass their way through. And it's Serginho. No luck with that dink over the top. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Iniesta.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Iniesta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Koundé defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cannavaro. Oh, super ball. And the shots! Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. That's beautifully weighted. Great ball, and he's in here. Hernandez. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Turkey suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round.
And a quick reminder today that parking in the area
Your thoughts
around
on
the
today's
stadium
game then,
is
Jim?
strictly
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Turkey against Fenerbahce.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Here's a guy that qualifies as one of the best defensive midfielders to ever...
Oh, shooting chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Shevchenko demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Van Basten. And there's green grass ahead of him. Hullet. Searching pass he's played there. Serginho. Shevchenko. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And the shot! Oh, taken with style. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Substitution in progress.
Fenerbahce making an early change here.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down, but they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he was quick to react. First quarter of an hour gone. Olise showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. There's the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they're at it again in double quick time. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Fenerbahce really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And this is Eto'o. Great chance! He scored! They're back within reach! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed, and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
So is this the start of a comeback? Vieira. Ambitious ball here. Good ball over the top. Shapes to shoot! Tried the volley, but no.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Turkey with the corner, they're first. Fenerbahce have the chance to go the other way. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Vinicius Junior, always onto this. Very nicely done. Shevchenko proves just a little bit too strong. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Vieira. And it's Roberto Carlos. And here's Van Basten. Olise. Serginho. Roberto Baggio. Oh, well played. Oh, good-looking ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Messi. Baresi demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Thinks about the shot. Bullish header! It's in! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Turkey grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. Now it's Shevchenko. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And this is Shevchenko. Mbappe is on a chance. Vieira. He's looking wide. Neatly clipped into space. Vinicius Junior has it out wide and in space. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Roberto Baggio. So what can they make of this? Great vision. Van Basten. Roberto Carlos. Now the ball in. Keeper's dealt with that. And he's there to clear it.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Decent chance! Sticks it away! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. And we've reached half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Turkey have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. That gets things going for the second half. Roberto Carlos.
Such good technique.
And it's hoisted clear.
Fenerbahce clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Now this could be a chance. Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Tries to play it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Look at the space, and a chance! It's a goal! He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again...
Shoots! They've scored! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Short changes him with that pass. Roberto Baggio touches it back. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense. And
Eto! He's got a goal! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. He has found the way through. And Shevchenko! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Pull it. Now it's Van Basten. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Fenerbahce clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
There's a quick free kick. Pull it. Van Basten. And it's Messi. Eto'o. Koundé. Oh, this looks sharp. Pinches it off him.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Vinicius Junior has got himself a free kick. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Substitution for Turkey.
So what can they conjure from this one? Looking to widen the gap even further here. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, Bamian! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Number 23, Beckham. Number 27.
And this is Maradona. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Cruyff.
Number 11.
And he shoots! He scores! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
He's had a shot! And it's come back out to him. And it's in! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Turkey blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot a goal! He has done it! Result no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Turkey are having a ball here.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When
It's Silva! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Maradona. And it's Vieira. Well, that has not gone well. Baresi. Now it's Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's having a shot! It's in! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
it's a mass exodus now, certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Turkey are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Baresi. Beckham. And here's Eto'o. Can he get it through? And that was very necessary. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Baresi. And that's it. Turkey looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Turkey.
And few venues rise to an occasion quite like this one. It is, of course, the world-famous Old Trafford. And we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, I think the fact that this guy, Saliba's starting, I think that indicates, Peter, you're looking to play out from the back, and he's shown to be very confident and comfortable on the ball when it comes to moving it forward. He'll see a lot of the ball, and sometimes he'll go direct from back to front.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Turkey clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Mbappe! Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Turkey presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. 1-0, never any doubt. Not a twitch, not a blink.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
Manchester United are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Kökçü. Well, that is one way to stop him. Shevchenko. It's a searching pass. Pass is short and sharp. Well, that looks a decent ball. And he's intervened well there. Hernandez. Played towards the front line. It's just beyond his reach. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to front up in a setup like this, and everyone is doing just that.
You make it sound so simple. Now it's Shevchenko. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. That has not gone well. Olise is one whose deliveries we all know about. The message is clear, none shall pass. Serginho. And Mohamed Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. Olise. That is good alertness.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, just skips past his man. Mohamed Salah. Osimhen. Oh, that's well spotted. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's Mbappe. Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Salah. Alexander-Arnold. Osimhen proves just a little bit too strong. And here's Osimhen. Mohamed Salah. Oh, well played, well sorted out. He's trying to hit the front line here. Saliba. Osimhen. And once more, he proves rigid and robust.
Osimhen really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. Turkey can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Alexander-Arnold. Kökçü. And it's Kökçü. Nicely intercepted. Hazard chasing after it. Pass is just off target.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batiyor. Saliba. Kökçü. And Alexander-Arnold. Mohamed Salah. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Vinicius Junior. Serginho is in a really good position out wide. And he's there to clear it. Mohamed Salah. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's just been exhilarating, Peter, and leaving everyone wishing for a little bit more, but you'll have one manager now trying to exercise more control, so we can only hope that they go at it again in similar fashion.
Turkey leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 45.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Number 22.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Number 10.
Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Serginho. That's a lovely, neat pass. Batiyor promptly onto that, and that is that. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Vinicius Junior. Mohamed Salah. And it's Messi. Haaland. And here's Mbappe. That is a brilliant interception. Hernandez, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Azar. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Salah. And here's Mbappe. Messi. In by Messi.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Pete.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. And that's going to be a booking. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
Well, he had a decision to make, Peter.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number
So
10.
now we're going to get those changes
Messi.
we have been expecting.
Number 11.
So that's two
Mohamed
now
Salah.
without reply.
Number 7.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command
Coming on
has
the
been
field.
established.
Number 18.
He's having a shot! Yes! There is a man right at the top of his game, and he just knows it. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Shoots!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And that's another good win of the ball. And here's Vinicius Junior. Shevchenko was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Raul. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Haaland delivers with wit.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Serginho. That's a throw. Baresi. And it's Koundé. Baresi. And Koundé. Serginho. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Serginho. And it's Koundé. Baresi. Serginho. And they're back on the ball again. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. Shevchenko. Baresi. And it's Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He came in hard, very hard. Shevchenko. Mbappe is onto this. He is through here. Smoothly does it.
Has been indicated.
And that has left him in a heap. 2 minutes to be added on. Pass somewhat off target. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish having So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game
everybody,
yet to
and
kick
welcome
off.
to
The
today's
excitement
match.
already palpable.
Turkey against Congo.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is.
Has a shot! Brilliant from Shevchenko!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit.
Could be danger here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Makalele. Mbappe. Searching pass he's played there. Cannavaro. It's a really well-measured ball. Played back into the centre. And it's Scholes. Serginho. And it's Neymar. Shevchenko. And Serginho. Shevchenko. Oh, that's a great chance! Goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal come?
Can he finish? Relentless! Just relentless! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
I think you have to appreciate the simplicity and efficiency of it all there, Peter. The ease at which the defence got taken out of the equation, and he was never going to miss that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Turkey find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Turkey have hit a quick-fire double here.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Serginho. And it's Neymar. This looks promising. He's a sharp little ball here. Figo. Tries to crash through the challenge, but no.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
There's the shot! It's fallen kindly here. It's in. They're back within reach. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is this the start of a comeback? And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Figo. Pirlo. Serginho. Nice-looking ball. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Shevchenko. Now Neymar. Now that looks a decent ball. Look at this. And a chance! It's in! And the lead is extended still further. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Turkey blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Goes for a shot! And the keeper threw out a limb.
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
He might be in here. This is good pressing, they're not sure. He's having a shot! And one more try! He scores! And they're at it again in double quick time. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. And it's Serginho. Nice control. Turkey have a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously,
Shevchenko! Now, who's going to be first to this? Tries from a long way out. Keeper always had the measure of that.
no, it's a fair attempt. I think he felt he could line one up there. The odds were never really in his favour.
Shevchenko with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Neymar. And it's Serginho.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Hernandez. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And we hit half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, I certainly wasn't expecting this, Peter, but it was totally deserved. They've been very, very good, and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Turkey have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, given chance for a shot! They've done it!
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
They're still trying to make a game of this. Cannavaro. And now they can clear their lines.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Hernandez, dealt with nicely by the defence. Pirlo, he won't be happy with that one. Neymar, that's Cannavaro. Baresi. And it's Koundé. Back to the keeper it goes. Here's Cannavaro. Hernandez. And it's Cannavaro. Ah, he's given it away. It's roll! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his... Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Odom. Well, there's the clearance.
This match was 80,314.
Nicely aimed pass. tries a shot! And it's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? That's really well manoeuvred. Serginho. That is good alertness. Figo. Now it's Shevchenko.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Pirlo gets it clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Cannavaro. Koundé. And Hernandez. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Neymar, pass somewhat off target. And here's Dembele, and he welcomes it in. Oh, right place, right time. Chance to deliver.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Substitution.
And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Koundé, Baresi, and that has left him in a heap. Neymar has got himself a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
Serginho. Hernandez. And it's Cannavaro. Neymar. Baresi. And it's Neymar. And it's Shevchenko. Now this could be a chance. Shevchenko! He should have put that one away.
Shevchenko is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Neymar. Odo. Turkey clearly now in lead preservation mode. Foot in. Van Basten. And he was quick to react.
There will be 3
Hernandez.
minutes added time.
Now Odo. Koundé. Throw in. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And we're done. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Shevchenko, very much the man of the moment. His boots at their twinkling. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to...
Takes a shot! And that certainly packed a punch.
And it's Shevchenko.
Tries to pass it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Olise.
Tries to play it through.
Danger averted for now.
It's a throw-in. Over to the other side. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Mbappe! Searching pass he's played there. Otto makes the interception.
Baresi.
Turkey finding their passes. Mbappe! That's a throw.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Serginho. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Oh, there's a probing ball. Yamal! Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And it's Serginho. Great vision. Decent chance! And he's there to get it away.
Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Turkey with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Good ball, good take. Big chance! Goal! Turkey! Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, that's a key interception. Turkey are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Oh, sweet feet.
Looking to go deep. And it's hoisted clear.
Olise.
Gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Shevchenko. And he's in on... He's having a shot! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Can he get on the end of this? Serginho. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Shevchenko! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
That has been cut short. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Vinicius Junior, the specialist in tearing teams apart. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Galatasaray have it back, and he's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar goes short, and the shot! It's hit the crossbar. Oh, what has happened here? It's their second corner of the game. Neymar plays it short. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Nice bit of trickery. Pull it. Well, that is one way to stop him. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Been indicated.
Now, can they get him away? And that has put paid to that. And it's going to be another corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Neymar with the short one. Olise. It's Vinicius Junior. Now that looks a decent ball. That has ended up in no man's land. And the first 45 minutes are up. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Turkey in control at half-time, 2-0. And we are already promptly back underway. Vinicius Junior, and he's decided to go for it. That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
Baresi, who's set up one goal so far. And smartly reclaimed. Olise has his eye on that match ball.
Well, I think he's got a great chance of ending up with a match ball, provided he doesn't get too carried away with his own personal target now. As long as he keeps working for his team, he should be fine.
Aimed beyond the defence. Some resolute defending there. Serginho. He's a sharp little ball here. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. And this is Shevchenko. Look at the space here. He can get that clear. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Serginho. Neymar. It's a searching pass. Played into space out wide. Del Piero. Vieri. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
This match was 80,953.
Galatasaray have reclaimed it. Takes the shot!
The crowd reaction tells you just how close that was.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all. Turkey have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Yamal is in a really good position out wide. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Galatasaray get their fourth corner. Shot a goal! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Del Piero actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. That's good play.
Oh, really well played.
Goes for the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Galatasaray are showing good urgency, but they have to place more emphasis on service into the box.
Vinicius Junior. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Can he get it through? Serginho could move up a gear here, and he's picked out the run. Lovely ball, and he's had a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
A case now of complete control. Elise. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Vinicius Junior. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Shevchenko. Serginho has it in a wide position. Played with speed from back to front. Great defending, strong and determined. Pullet simply refused to be outdone there. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chips it through. That's an excellent interception. Well, he's done very well to take that back.
Vieri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very...
Yamal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, brilliant save. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And it's been taken short. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Nesta. Roberto Carlos. And it's Roberto Carlos. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Some really good ball movement. David Villa! An early chance there, first of the game.
Oh, such good technique as well. That was exquisite. It's a real shame he couldn't find the finish after that.
And he was alert to it. Turkey have the chance to go the other way. Ambitious ball here. Oh, super find. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Maldini charging forward down that flank. Sneijder. Oh, well played, well played.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter.
And he's decided to go for it. Olise couldn't squeeze it through. Nice looking ball. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good...
Goes for a shot! Goal! Turkey! And Turkey take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, just skips past his man.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Deftly away. Nicked it back promptly. Shevchenko plays it in.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now. Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Oh, what a climb! They just took too long getting forward.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Nicely shaped ball. Vinicius Junior. It's a searching pass. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Szoboszlai. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Neymar. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior. Maldini gets rid without sophistication. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Serginho.
Turkey really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Could move up a gear here. Serginho. That's good running with the ball. Probing pass. That is a brilliant interception. Sneijder. Modric. Neymar. David Villa. Looking for the run. Deep cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There will be 1 minute
He's
at
done
a
very
time.
well to take that back. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the fight. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Turkey are in a pretty decent position. Chance! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Serginho. No way through there. Shevchenko. And Shevchenko! And he's there to belt it away. Szoboszlai. And it's Neymar. And he's been shifted off it.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
Vinicius Junior. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Torres. Cannavaro. Maldini. And it's Schneider. And they're on him in a flash. Shevchenko. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Torres. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Szoboszlai. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Schneider. Now it's Maldini. That's good play. And it's Szoboszlai. Shevchenko. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That ball looks a good one. Good take, and it's... Can he finish? Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that.
Tries a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Schneider. Looking to play him in. Now it's shapes to shoot! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Takes a shot! It's there! Just one goal in it now! Game on! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Arsenal get themselves back into contention.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Now it's Aubameyang. Palmer. He's shifting through the gears here. The final 5 minutes. Looking for a runner.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. I think we're just about done here. Rafa Silva was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Aubameyang is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Bastoni spots it and intercepts. Played into space. Nicely worked. Goes for finesse. Goal! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle. And that is that. Turkey are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Arsenal against Turkey.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And we're underway.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's... And the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That is ended up in no man's land. Now this could be a chance. Mbappe showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Well, nicely intercepted. That's a cute ball. Neatly clipped into space. Can he finish? Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
The timing of the pass and run was exquisite.
Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Now it's Bale. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I'd say Petr Cech. I'm trying to come up with a flaw in his game, and I can't. Dependable and strong in every aspect of a goalkeeper's job, and he breeds confidence for his defence.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Hernandez is there to clear. That's gone for a throw-in. Baresi. No goals as yet. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere. It's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Baresi shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Keeper's dealt with that. And there's the shot! And he's gone looking for safety. And he's there to get it away. Cafu. Koundé running with the ball.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's good vision. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it. You can't hide. You have to...
Chance!
Bale really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Lovely ball. He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Vinicius Junior. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it's Hernandez. Floated through. Pull it. Well, that's well spotted. Serginho. Cafu makes the interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Otto kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Turkey truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
And it's Shevchenko. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's bustling through here. Goes down, but nothing given. And he's managed to get rid. Hernandez. Neymar. Shevchenko. Nice physical challenge. Davids with the clearance. Pull it. Serginho. And here's Shevchenko. And it's Serginho. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that was very necessary. And it's Cannavaro. Hernandez.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is good alertness. Vinicius Junior looking to be a menace in the final third. Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. And a chance! He scores! Turkey are back in business. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Pete.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Turkey really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And so we're off again. And he's intervened well there. Check, getting this one clear. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Oh, that's a key interception. Serginho. And the pass is intercepted. Pass somewhat off target. Pelé. And this is Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now he's got space here. That has been cut short. Pull it. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And this is Shevchenko. Cleared without complication. That's really well manoeuvred. Great ball, and he's... Big chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Davids. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Thuram. Pelé. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Makalele. Pele! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, what has happened here?
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
It's Makalele. Now it's Mbappe. Could move up a gear here. Arsenal can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Can he get on the end of this? Hernandez gets a foot in here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's in a great position. Roberto Carlos gets rid without sophistication. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Pele. Makalele. He's found the way through. Arsenal have reclaimed it.
That's positional goal, the utilisation of space.
And that should get real chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. That's the keeper's ball. Pele, and he was quick to react. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. And it's Shevchenko. Little doubt, that is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 21, Hullet.
Baresi,
Number 26,
Hazard.
Davis.
Oh, well played.
Coming on the field, number 18, Del Piero.
Played into
Number
space.
8,
Nicely
Neymar.
worked. Oh, he's just misjudged that one.
Conte.
Turkey really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here. Darwin coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Nice looking ball. And they're back on the ball again. Baresi. And that has been cleared. Turkey have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Oh, it's come loose. Referee's given a throw. And it's Azar. Vinicius Junior.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Aubameyang. That's a good ball. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Conte. Now it's Roberto Carlos. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Pelé, 2 minutes to be added on. Azar. Cafu pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And that is that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination.